Good day, Saline. Welcome to Talk of the Town, Saline's official podcast. Today, we're talking about Saline football. Now, let's talk local. We are here with sophomore starting quarterback for the Saline Hornets varsity football team. He needs no introduction. CJ Carr, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. So we'll get right into it. Last name, Carr. Lot of history behind that. Lloyd Carr is your grandpa, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yep. So what has it been like playing with a last name like that? It looks like you're living up to the hype to it.
A lot of people know my name. I wasn't really born around the time when he was, a big time coach. He was retired when I was born, but a lot of people know the last name. But we're here to hopefully bring kind of a new name to that. Try to blaze my own trail, something like that. But just trying to live up to that name is hard, but I think we're doing it here at Saline. I'm trying to bring a few buddies along with me. So
yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, I think you got the athletics to do it for sure. Four-star quarterback on Rivals, 24/7, 99th in the nation in your class. So congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
So with the recruiting experience, what has that been like?
It's been really fun so far. As a little kid, you dreamed of. My dad played Division I football at Michigan too, so just hearing about his whole recruiting process, you really dream about that as a little kid, and then obviously being able to get in that around all the people right now and getting into this recruiting process has been really fun. Talking with all the coaches, it's really cool it's just really cool opportunity I'm getting to talk with a bunch of these the smartest people in college football. So I'm just blessed to be in the position I am right now.
Yeah. So looking at some of your offers you've gotten, obviously Michigan, biggest one.
Yep.
Grandpa coach in there. Michigan State, Nebraska, schools like that. Have any schools really popped off the chart for you yet, or are you going to keep that under wraps for now?
I'm not ranking schools right now. I know, the big ones, Notre Dame, Michigan, Wisconsin, Michigan State, Penn State. Those are the big ones I'll be looking at. But, I've loved all the schools I've visited. I've visited a bunch of schools, I think 5 or 6 now. So, just visiting those schools, getting around the coaches again it's been great, a great experience. So hopefully we'll keep expanding this summer, looking at a few more schools, and then, eventually make that decision when that time comes.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, you're only a sophomore, and you're only going to get better, right?
Yeah, hopefully, we got a lot more time.
Yeah. So with that, your visits, obviously I've seen, like you said, Michigan, Indiana, Wisconsin, Bowling Green, Michigan State, Eastern, I think.
Eastern,
too.
yes. Yep.
What was some things you took away from those experiences that were just life-changing? That's pretty sweet to go and stuff like that.
Yeah, those were some really cool visits. I've never been to Wisconsin. I've never been to Notre Dame. And I haven't been to Michigan State that much either. I know I went to a game when I was younger, but I haven't, been around their new coaching staff, around their facilities. But, those were just great visits. Notre Dame really stuck out because, it's Notre Dame. You see the gold helmets. That was a really cool experience getting on that campus first. And then Wisconsin also stuck out. Just the coaches there are unbelievably smart and just really fun, down-to-earth guys. Michigan State was another just great visit, learning about their nutrition program and all this crazy stuff that I've never heard of before. So, going to each college is you're just learning a different, part of this game, what this team likes to do, what they don't like to do, what their strengths, what their weaknesses are. So it's been a really, really cool first 2 years.
Yeah, and that's a lot of high-quality football there. I mean, most of those teams in the Big Ten, Notre Dame, independent, but, that's the top of the crop there, man. That's really awesome for you to go get those chances like that to go.
It's been really fun so far.
Yeah, that's good. So kind of switching over to the Saline team itself, very successful season, I would say. SEC Red Champs again. My goodness. 9-1. Unfortunately, a tough loss in the playoffs, Canton in the first round. But what are some good takeaways you take from the season this year?
It was an unbelievable first real year as a starter. I think, last year I came in a little bit at the end of the season. But we were really looking forward to this season with me and my good friend now Larry Robinson as the two quarterbacks coming in. And unfortunately, he suffers from an ACL tear this second week of practice. Just terrible, unfortunate event. But we just got to keep going. We had to keep going after that. There wasn't any looking back. Obviously, we knew we were going to miss him a lot on the outside, and then also playing quarterback too. But we had to have kids step up, and I think that we had a bunch of kids just come into the season who we didn't expect to show a lot, and they just proved themselves. They're getting all these awards after the season. I know Garrett Baldwin's making All-State on both sides of the ball. Roman Lorio's making a bunch of different awards on the offensive side, and really our whole team just stepped up to replace Larry. We had so many injuries throughout the season that was kind of like the story of Saline football. Is we just love to compete. We're working, and then it's Coach Paulka is always putting us in great positions to win. Like you said, it's the SEC Red Championship again. I was in gym class today. I looked at the trophy, and it just says it's like a Joe Paulka statue thing. It's 12 different Joe Paulkas on there. It's crazy. It's a crazy trophy. It was great to win that first year. Obviously, we had a tough game against Canton, but what can you do? You gotta move on, get to this next year. But.
Speaking of that, playing Hudsonville the first game in the big house, that had to have been just an amazing experience.
Yeah, that was a experience I didn't think I was going to get until I was either playing against them or playing for them in college. But it was a crazy experience. That was the first time we had seen fans in a while too because of COVID.
Right.
And so coming out there, I struggled in the first half with 2 picks and got to throw it to my team, right? But it was just overall a great experience with fans and all the student sections going crazy.
Yeah, if I remember correct, there was like a goal line stop last play of the game.
Our defense came out big time. I know. Again, I put us in a really tough position, and our defense stepped up. I think we had a fumble, a goal line stop, and then offense produced enough points to win. So
yeah, that's awesome, man. That's just a once in a lifetime experience. Gets good a Hudsonville team too.
It was a good Hudsonville. No,
yeah,
they're not.
So, with that, one last thing before we had you off. Coach Paulka, you kind of brought up on him earlier. What impact has he had on you with recruiting, coaching in general, and making you a better football player?
Yeah, obviously all these coaches are coming, through him to get to me because I can't talk to them right now, and he's always, putting me in I think the best positions to succeed, whether that's on the field, off the field, with coaches. So I know I've talked to a few head coaches and coaches now through him who he's put me in contact with. He's also on the field. He's a genius. He's putting us in the right positions 99 out of 100 times to, for us to make plays and us to win these games. I think that he says, it's all the players, but obviously it's just a huge part of our success has been him. He came in here and paved the way for Saline football. I don't think we'd be where we are now without him.
Yeah, I was looking at some stats earlier. Before he came, missed the playoffs 2 years in a row. First year you're here, I think you guys lost in the regional final.
Haven't missed playoffs since.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Awesome. Just absolute dominance.
That's the word. Dominance is the word. With all the straight wins, and I don't even know what our consecutive win thing is right now, but it's a crazy number.
Yeah. SEC Red is no joke of a football conference or any sports conference in general. And the way Coach Paulka and you guys have been able to dominate has just been
this year too. We had Dexter join us, which just makes the division even harder. And we still, we're game planning every week, putting ourselves in the right positions.
Yeah. So with recruiting with you, CJ, a lot of pressure on you, but your other teammates are getting a lot of recruiting. Larry.
Yep, Larry. Roman.
Yep,
a bunch of the Garrett's. I'm sure he'll get some looks this year too. So.
Yeah, Garrett Beasley. I know he's committed to Concordia.
Our line is just crazy last year. We had Giuseppe's going to
Navy, I think.
Yep. I'm sure Masters will do something. Beasley just committed to Concordia. I think we had a really good team here that's gonna go places. Yeah,
that's very helpful having a lot of good linemen up front.
It is.
Big success for you guys. I mean, you had all day to throw the ball a lot. And
honestly, I give all the credit to my teammates. So the line, I had to have gotten sacked maybe 3 times the whole year if I wasn't running out, getting out of the pocket. And then receivers, some points I just chuck the ball up to them, they go and make a play. You know, Roman, I think I did that a few times. I know Gavin Messman, who's going to Lawrence Tech. You know, I just 6'5" kid, just throw it up to him, make a play, be an athlete.
Yeah. So once again, I want to say congratulations on the recruiting. I'm sure you're going to get more offers in the near future. Anyways, thank you, CJ, for coming on the podcast.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. All right. Check out Talk of the Town's other episodes when they come out on YouTube, as well as Saline Video. I'm your host, Garrett Corwin, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys.